guys, welcome back to the Salon Inso YouTube page. I'm Emlyn, a stylist here, and today I'm going to show you guys how to do some braids. Alright guys, so to start out our braid, we're going to part down the middle. I'm going to actually grab this mirror right here so I can kind of see what I'm doing. So we're going to take it and part right down the middle and all the way back. It doesn't have to be a super clean part. I don't always like mine to be super straight, just because I like a nice little boho feel. And if you have bangs, you can make the decision of whether you want to leave them out or not. Alright, so now that our hair looks a little bit crazy, we're going to start off braiding on one side. And if it helps you, you can take a little alligator clip and clip that other section out of the way. So I'll start off by taking a small little triangle section up here at the top, and then I'll use my 2 fingers and split that into 3 sections. And you want to try and make sure they're as even as possible. So I have it like that, and then you'll split those into 3 little sections. So I'll start out braiding this one underneath our middle strand, and then I'll take this outside one and braid that underneath the middle strand. And that starts the first pleat of our braid, or first stitch, I should say. And then I'm going to add in a piece on the same side as our outside section, and then we're going to braid that underneath the middle strand. And then I'm just going to do that with the same on this side. I'll take a section that out, and then braid this underneath the middle strand. Now I'll do this for a couple more times, and then I'll switch up the placement of my hand. So I'm going to take another section, braid it underneath the middle, and then I'll take this section and braid it underneath the middle. And now is where I kind of switch up my hands just a little bit. So now I'll take this strand and put it in the opposite hand. And then you're left with 2 strands in your dominant hand, which is my right hand, and then 1 strand in your left hand. And I'll continue to take sections. So continue to take a strand here and try and section it out as best as you can, and braid this underneath the middle strand. You'll take a section here, grab that, and braid it underneath. Now I use my ring finger to, I don't want to flip off the camera, to try and grab the sections that I need. And then I'll use my thumb on the outside sections to grab the strand that I need to add in. So I'll take that and add that in as I lose my middle strand. And I'll add that in. And then we'll take a section from here, add that in. And the key thing is to always make sure that you have your hands closest to your head. That helps with the tension of the braid, and it helps to make the braid a little bit more uniform, even if it doesn't kind of look uniform. And trying to make sure that you're grabbing almost the same size section all the way down. And I just kind of comb out the rest of my hair that I have in, so I make sure my sections are staying kind of clean. And long hair kind of gets tangled easily. And your ears move, so make sure you can kind of angle your fingers around your ears. And then once I get around to this point, I'll bring it back over my shoulder, kind of like that. And then we'll just continue to braid it the rest of the way down. So now if you feel like the braid isn't as perfect as you want, this is where you can kind of take it and texturize it a little. So I'll take little loops and start pulling them out. And this will help give it more of a lived-in look. I'm gonna lose my hair. I'll do the same thing to the other side. And then you can leave it at that and finish off the bottom. So I'm going to pop off camera and do the other side of my hair, and then we'll come back and I'll show you how to make a cute little up style with this. So now that we have both little braids finished and you have them pulled out enough that you want, I kind of like mine a little messier, a little bit more boho feeling. I have some weird little baby pieces up here that get pulled out because they're just too short. So what I like to do to create a cute little up style is I will take the braids in the back and actually twist them around each other. And I have the ends bobby pinned, and I'll use that bobby pinned in and shove it up inside. And then I'll take whatever ends are peeking out and kind of tuck them up in, and then taking another bobby pin, making sure that you have the wavy side down against your head. I'll pin that into a little loop. And so I'll do that again, making sure that doesn't fall down. And then we'll take it into a loop, go up with it, and then down. And I'll probably pin 3 times just to make sure it has enough stability to hold it. And I'll kind of feel it to check to make sure that it's going to stay in place. And then I'll take this braid and I'll wrap this one around. And I'll kind of feel where I want it. We'll make sure the ends are kind of wrapped around, and then I'll tuck that into place. And then I'll just pin where I feel it needs a little bit of hold. I'll take a loop up and then I'll pin in. Take some in the bottom check it with my mirror to see if there's anything out of place that I don't like. And to me, right now, that looks pretty good. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully we'll see you guys in our next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Bye. Tweak any pieces around my face that I want to fix. But that's pretty much the finished style. 3, 2, 1.